Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Nikke, Goddess of Victory. Now in today's video what I'm going to be doing is taking a look at Lita and talking about why she's actually one of the strongest, if not the strongest supporter character in the game. In fact, she is the strongest supporter character in the game. She is absolutely OP. So let's go ahead and show you guys some gameplay, some showcase, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more content for Nikke, Goddess of Victory. I will be providing more review video for certain characters. Next will be another program character, probably Haran or maybe Snow White, because I do have an account with those characters. Anyways, let's get right into it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So going over to the Nikke section over here, as you can see, this is the current Nikkes I have. If we go over to Lita, let's talk about some of the skills that makes her actually very strong. Now as you can see, I have leveled up some of the skills. So these are the only two characters I've actually leveled up in terms of the skills, and as you can tell, Haran just being a strong character and Lita also being a strong character. And yeah, with Lita over here, she has some of the most useful utility that you will ever find. Now she's pretty much stacked with so many abilities that makes her pretty much a must-have for a very good burst 1 character. Now taking a look at the first skill over here, she is able to reduce this cooldown of your burst skill continuously. She's also able to increase your ammo capacity as well, not only cooldown reduction, she's also able to increase your crit damage and also increase your attack. And if you level that up even more, you can also further increase your attack. Now that is not the only thing she has. So her first skill was already pretty much giving you so many utility that would make her absolutely amazing. Increasing ammo capacity, increasing crit damage, increasing what's it called, attack, and also able to decrease burst skill. That is insane for just one skill. But then if you go over to skill 2, she's also able to recover HP of allies by a certain percentage. Not gonna lie, it isn't that good or like as strong as certain characters, so it's not really something you will notice that much, but it is great to have as well. And then with her burst skill, which is insane, look at this buffing capability. So affects all allies, she's able to increase attack by 42.9%. if you pair her up with an amazing attacker, this buffing capability is going to be insane. As you can see, if you level this even more, you are able to increase the allies attack further. So if you pair her up with Scarlet, or pair her up with Haran, or pair her up with Snow White, or you use her in a shotgun team, the amount of damage they will be able to deal will be insane. So that's why Lita over here is one of the strongest characters in the entire game. We will be showing her or showcasing some gameplay with her as well to show you guys how useful she is going to be. Obviously it's going to be a little bit hard to notice her attack or like her buffing capability, but we're gonna go, okay, this is too hard, but actually we'll see if we can actually manage to cheese this. Now because she is a burst 1 character, there is one other supportive burst 1 character that you can use to replace your Lita. If you don't, well, not replace Lita, but if you don't have Lita, there is another burst 1 character you can use, which is Volume. But in my opinion, Lita is the best burst 1 character we have, and this is the current team I am running. Let's go ahead and see what we can actually do with this current team. We will be able, I don't think we will be able to cheese through this, just because obviously if you don't get the recommended power, you are nerfed a little bit. So we have to see if we can still manage to cheese this. Because we have Haran, I am hoping we will be, because Haran can do a huge amount of AoE attack, and because she's currently bugged at the moment, which makes her deal extra damage if you charge up her skills. But as you can see, Lita over here, burst 1. Now all the attacks have been increased, and if you pair her up with Nozel, who's also able to increase damage taken, and then if you use Haran's skill as well, not only are you getting an increased attack from Lita, you're also getting increasing the damage the mobs can take, and then you have your damage dealer being there. I feel like if you want to use Lita, just make sure you have a good damage dealer to, you know, soak up all the buffs she's giving out. There we go. So now we have the boss. It looks like we might actually be able to cheese this. Let's go. There we go. So we've got the buff, we've got this, okay, Haran. Oh no, okay, we can't use Haran, we have to use her. Her damage isn't going to be that good. Let's see, where's the boss? It's there. Okay, we're gonna try and do this. There we go, there we go. Just have to take control for a second. There we go. Utilize the bug that's currently happening. Sorry. Once again, Lita, And because you're able to reduce the cooldown for your burst skill, you will be noticing that you're using your burst continuously. And there we go. I think this should be GG's. I think this should be GG's. There we go. So because, like I said, you have a character that can reduce the cooldown of your burst skill, and if you use another supportive character that can reduce cooldown, it will work well together. And our MVP is obviously Lita, but you probably won't be able to notice why, because her damage is not going to be as good as compared to other characters. But this is the heal she provides, but the buffing capability she has is also insane. Now in this game, having a good team is also very, very important. So let me go ahead and show you a very good team you can use with your Lita if you do have her right now. She actually is a universal character if I think about it. There isn't no specific team you want to run with her. She is a universal supporter, and you can use her in every single team. I will pair her up with Dollar, just because Dollar is also able to do some cooldown reduction. So if I go ahead and take a look at skills, so yeah, as you can see, cooldown of burst skills also further decreased by using Dollar. So if you pair up Dollar as well as Lita, your cooldown for your burst skill is going to be reduced significantly. So that is going to be very, very helpful together. So once again, if you're going to be using a very good, or if you want a good team for Lita, then just pairing Lita, one good damage dealer, one like burst 3 damage dealer, whether it's Scarlet, whether it's Harren, or you could be both of them. And then for your burst 2 character, I will actually recommend Dollar, just because they pair up well together. Now I was talking about volume being a great replacement for Lita if you don't have her. Let me go ahead and show you why. So as you can see, she also has that cooldown of burst skill, but the issue is you can't really pair up Lita alongside volume because they're both burst 1 characters, so they're going to be fighting for the same burst skill. So definitely Dollar and Lita work well together. Burst 1 character, burst 2. Now for burst 3 characters, obviously going to be a main damage dealer. Now if you want to also use another burst 2 characters, you can also, actually what I've realized in this team, that is actually a mistake. I should have put Dollar in front of Nozel. So if you guys don't know, the way you position your characters is also going to be pretty important in terms of when the AI uses your burst skill. I feel like if you pair up, I don't think I actually, well, Dollar skill is actually a skill too, so you don't actually need to use the burst skill. So actually, yeah, it's fine like that. Sorry, I was a little bit mistaken, because Dollar skill alongside Lita, what's it called, the cooldown reduction for the burst skill isn't locked behind using her burst skill to activate it. So you can essentially just use, have a second a burst 2 character that can further buff up your characters even more. Now with Nozel over here, let's see what she actually does. So she's able to affect one enemy, damage taken is increased by 33%. So I use the burst skill of Lita, and with that I have the cooldown, I have the increase attack for allies for 5 seconds. Then I immediately use Nozel, which buffs up or increases the damage taken for the mobs. And then if I pair up the third character, which is going to be Harren for that AoE attack, but I think with Lita, having another character that can buff up attack is going to be better. So I do actually recommend this team at the moment. I'm not going to say it's the best team at the moment, but I do think this team is absolutely amazing. Now if I wanted to make this even better, I would think Lita, Nozel, Dollar, Harren, and then Scarlet instead of Helm. Helm is there for when you need that little bit of heals, and to be honest, Helm and Lita also pair up well together, just because Helm also increases or gives HP heals. So if you pair up recovers for 10 seconds, so if you pair up the heals from her alongside the heal from Lita, you will notice it's actually a little bit more, or it's a lot more impactful and useful. So both of them work well together. So all these characters here synergizes well together, and to be honest, Lita is just a solid character that I would absolutely recommend people to have. Now to be honest, she's actually quite easy compared to the Pilgrim characters I've talked about. It's a lot more easier to get her, even though you're still fighting alongside other characters in the recruitment banner. But once you have her, your account is going to be solid. Now I have 3 accounts right now. 2 of the accounts has Lita as alongside one other strong attacker. Unfortunately, my third one does not have Lita, but I'm hoping in future I will manage to pull that. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Nikke, Goddess of Victory. If you guys enjoyed this video, tell me down in the comment section. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.